Hey everyone, these are 10 tips that I wanted to share with you about my experience with Step 2 CS. Number 1. Time and energy spent blaming the test is a waste. If you failed on your first or second attempt, don't use them as an excuse not to try again. Instead, use that same passion to prepare for the next attempt. View the test as a challenge, not a burden. It's an opportunity to become a better physician and a chance to show off the skills that you worked so hard to develop over the past 4 years. Number 2, use mnemonics. The more you use mnemonics, the easier it is to recall all the relevant questions on the day of the exam. In a few of my videos, you can see how I use mnemonics for specific cases. Number 3, practice your note writing using the Nbme software. This is something that you need to get used to because the format is unique. Under each diagnosis, try and write 2 to 3 pieces of information for both the history and physical exam findings. Once you get used to the outline, you may want to write your note in Microsoft Word so that you can go back and review it. Number 4, practice on individuals who are familiar with the test because they can give you immediate feedback. If you're just trying to build muscle memory, then the physical exam maneuvers can be performed on anyone. But if you want constructive criticism, then it has to be with someone who knows the material. Number 5, practice with a timer. 2 to 3 weeks before the test, every practice session should be timed. Remember, a big part of this test is not whether you can do a history and physical. The question is, can you do them both in 15 minutes and then write up the case in 10 minutes? Number 6, listen carefully to what the patients are saying. They might just do all the work for you. Remember, these are actors with a script playing a role. Your thinking and questions should be guided by their responses. Especially when you are presented with an unfamiliar case, listening to the story is a great way to figure out what doesn't make sense or where you want more details. If something seems unusual, then ask about it. Number 7, take extra time to focus on the neuro physical exam. Out of all the physical exams on the CS, the neuro exam can take the longest, so make sure you practice this a lot. For some patients, you may be selective, testing only sensory or motor function, and for other patients, you may find that you need to do the entire thing. Number 8, only put down diagnoses that you think are likely. Do not put down each and every diagnosis that is possible. The examiners want to see if you know what you're talking about. The person grading your note will deduct points if he or she doubts your clinical reasoning. My goal going into each encounter was to come up with 2 really good diagnoses and then only a third one if I felt like it was justified. Number 9, stay healthy. This is an 8-hour exam, and even though you will have breaks and time to rest, you will be a lot more active for this test than you have been for other board exams. Exercise, watch what you eat, and build up your stamina. Number 10, the harder I work, the luckier I get. This is a quote by a famous golfer named Gary Player. Enjoy your studies, put in the work, and luck will come your way. I wish you all the best.